What are some things that a teenager should avoid? Pregnancies. Yeah, teenage pregnancy sucks. The teenager is way too big for the birth canal and usually ends up ripping it to shreds. I wish the US actually taught this at schools. How is it that they teach you about drugs in elementary but not sex? Doesn't make sense. Addiction, debt and pregnancy are the big ones. But avoid waiting for life to begin. It already has. Go in some positive direction even if you're not sure it's the exact right one. Your life has started is some real shit. Really needed this. Trying to change who they are / what they like so as to fit in. It's something you might regret later on, not exploring your own individuality and hobbies. Yeah, stop trying to tailor your personality to appeal to each new person you meet. You're not required to be everyone's best friend. It took me so long to figure this out. It wasn't until my early 20s that I figured out how I like to dress, what I like to do, or what music I enjoy because I used to change according to other people's tastes. Really loud music, I mean the kind at a concert front row loud, BC tinnitus really sucks. And then there's me, a teen with tinnitus without listening to music or going to concerts. And not only tinnitus. I damaged my ability to hear certain frequencies when I was a teenager by going to loud punk gigs. It makes it really hard to hear people speaking over background noise. Doesn't sound too major, but it makes socializing in a pub or club or public place that bit more challenging. I guess I lost the frequency range that distinguishes speech from general noise. When you're a young adult, you do a lot of your socializing in such environments, so don't add an extra challenge to your social life. STDs. I have 0% risk getting any of those, my face is an excellent protection. Save the dates. Cue Brooklyn 99 music. Procrastination. Not as big as the other ones, but my god, procrastination can get so bad and affect you so horribly if you let it get out of hand. I'll stop procrastinating, later, maybe tomorrow. Yes. Teenagers need to hack themselves and figure out their own personal formula for productivity. Pays off big time. Social media and seeking others' approval. That shit will destroy them for years. This terrifies about my 2 kids. I was bullied as a kid in elementary and then high school. I had the ability to go home and forget about all of them and escape by playing video games. Fuck me, kids these days don't get an escape. Just curious. What do you mean by destroy them? Like in what terms? Fake friends. It's honestly better to have no friends than people who gossip about you and make snide remarks to you. I know everyone says this, but you will find your people. So true. Sometimes your people are not the ones you're grouped with just because you live in the same area. Life is so much more than high school. I agree with you. But to a teenager, no friends is infinitely worse than bad friends. Sitting alone in the cafeteria or in the hall? Transferring from one group to another is hard. But that's the key. Avoid skipping the dentist. Even if money is tight, professional cleanings and preventive maintenance will pay dividends later in life. Edit, RIP my inbox. A horror story to prove the point. I caught a bad spell of depression some years ago and stopped taking care of myself in many ways, including flossing and going to the dentist. I ended up having to have surgery to hollow up and fill out a completely rotten tooth, costing insane amounts of money. I was in so much pain. To make matters worse, there was a surprise nerve in one of the roots of my teeth, meaning they nearly drilled while the area wasn't completely anesthetized. I've brushed my teeth religiously since, but sometimes we still find surprise holes from that time where I couldn't take care of myself for a few months. Take care of your teeth. I didn't take care of my teeth in college then. I had 3 root canals in my 20s. Lack of sleep. It ain't make you cool. Go to bed early and enjoy full 9 hours night. Tell that to all my teachers right now. Believe me, I'd get 10+ hours if I could, but my schedule simply doesn't allow it. Indeed. Teenagers need more sleep than an adult. Their brain ain't fully developed yet. Sleep helps with that. Suppressing emotions. It's okay to feel sad, angry, anxious, etc. Don't be made to feel bad for feeling this range of emotions through your teenage years. Wish someone taught me this. Emotions were discouraged in my household. Well, positive emotions were fine. But if I didn't look happy, my parents would get angry and yell at me. Now I'm trying to fix it by teaching myself what my parents didn't. But to be fair to them, they were raised like that too and didn't know any different. So to anyone who's going to have children or already has them, one of the biggest favors you can do your child is work through your own shit. Because it will follow them and you'll realize it way too late. I have a real issue manifesting anger in a healthy way because I suppressed it all through high school and into my early 20s. Tried therapy, have a great supportive partner, and martial arts. Still can't let it out of the box when I need it. Really creates anxiety for me. But I'm getting better at harnessing it. I'm 28. Adults trying to be too friendly/date you. You're not mature for your age. People their age don't want to be with them or around them for a reason. Yep, I remember when I was 14 and there were girls in my class dating men who were early 20s and I thought it was pretty odd then, and now I realize these men probably went for young girls as they are easy to manipulate. Yup. Had a supposedly 17-year-old heavily compliment me, say that he wanted to hug me and never let go, say that he adores me, how much I matter to him, and even call me sweetie. I instantly felt uncomfortable and panicked, and I ended going to friends for help and they agreed that it was creepy as fuck. I am 13. He knew that I'm 13. He said that I was mature for my age and he would have never guessed. I deleted my account and made a new one. Never fucking again. My mom found her dream job in her 30s and my current stepdad in her 50s. Don't be too concerned with whether the things you're doing now is gonna be forever. Do what you can to open doors for yourself, but don't feel forced to think you need to know with or what you should spend the rest of your life with at this point. Time gives you time to discover more things. Discover more things, and eventually you'll find your way, even if you didn't realize it. Stop thinking in today and forever. You got all the time to figure it out. Just get yourself a solid foundation and explore. Except for drugs. Don't explore things that you could get addicted to for the rest of your life. Yeah, my mom is married to my dad when she was 20. They are divorced now. She is much better, and yeah, she is in her 30s too. Anything you wouldn't want your mother to hear about at your trial. Best fucking comment right here. This is assuming the mother has the wise judgment, which is true in theory, but man, some mothers out there are so bad. Even normal mothers have some vice or bad quirk to them. Don't practice unsafe sex. Condoms and pills are cheaper than having to raise an unplanned child. Tobacco, drugs, and alcohol. No, they don't make you cool. They are very addictive, and you can't easily shake off the habit. Lol, not only teenagers do that stuff to look cool. I had a friend, he always made sure to show a cig in almost every Instagram post. Anal is even cheaper too. Direct strikes by lightning. Strike me down, Zeus, you don't have the bar. Bad company. People that will try to use you and lead you down the wrong path. Nicotine. An actual teenager here. I could not agree more with this statement. I know that all the anti-nicotine advertisements may seem like they over-regurate addiction, but they really don't, because at first you try it once and you still have complete control over it, and then that gives you a false sense of power over nicotine, and because it was fun or popular you try it again and again. Soon enough you might think that it's fine that you are smoking/vaping/dipping, or that addiction isn't bad, or you could be craving a hit at random times. At that point you need to realize that what you do next can and most likely will affect you and your health for the rest of your life, and also at this point you need to cut off all of your plugs, if you have any, and tell your friends to never give or sell nicotine products around you. Let's be real here, you're most likely doing this with your friends. You also need to tell your friends not to use products around you, and if they don't comply then you need to consider dropping them or move away from them for a little bit. The good thing about not being truly addicted is that you won't have any more cravings about 2 to 3 weeks after quitting. So in conclusion, don't start even though it may be appealing, and if you do, have a firm grasp on the nicotine and stop as quick as you can. In addition to that whole speech, limit your weed and alcohol use, don't do psychedelics until you're at least 21, and never ever pop unprescribed pills or put any other extreme man-made substance into cocaine, heroin, ketamine, etc. into your body. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.